Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and honestly, Moon Girl's pretty cool. Moon Girl's always been on the higher end of my coolness list for MFF characters for a couple of different reasons. One, there's a giant dinosaur. Well, most dinosaurs are giant, so there's a dinosaur. Two, the dinosaur has a laser on his head now. Three, did I mention the dinosaur? So yeah, also she moves pretty fast. She's got like laser beams and tickly stuff, and you know, it just looks cool, man. She just always looks cool. I only use her in Shadowland. She's got a good leadership. She's got a decent leadership. I would say, what is it, 36% attack for all allies? 36% basic attack for all allies. So you know what? I thought, let's rank her up. My build is hella sad. I didn't actually know she's physical attack, which is rare for a blast type. But yes, she's a physical attacking blast type. So that's why you do want to use physical Urus, even though she's doing energy. She actually has a mix. She's one of the few characters that still has a mix of energy damage, elemental damage, and straight up physical damage. So very rare. It can be kind of annoying for Shadowland because you have like physical and energy reflect stages and blah, blah, blah. But the rest of her build is hilariously pedestrian, hilariously low tier for me. No artifact, no custom gear. We just have the uniform being mythic with all the options is literally the only part of this build that has any sort of, you know, polish to it at all. We're going to try to roll HP here. Okay. But basically, I thought, why don't we simultaneously rank her up? Okay. Let's go! Vulture Part 2. This is the update of... Oh, there's Riri. Sick. That actually looks pretty cool. And then the dragon breathes fire. Daydreamer. It's Moon Girl. Moon Girl's actually pretty strong with Devil Dinosaur in Marvel Snap, for those of you wondering. Moon Girl is a 4-cost, 4-power card that duplicates your hand. And then Devil Dinosaur is a 5-cost, 3-power card that gains +2 power for every card in your hand. So there's like some synergy there. Anyways, there's no synergy here because Devil Dinosaur is not a character. He is just a summon of Moon Girls. I've always liked summon characters in Marvel Future Fight. They used to be very powerful way back in 2016 when Loki was meta for literally everything in the game. So sort of like Atreus in God of War Ragnarok. Nowadays, summons are basically erased from the game. Like Kingpin used to have summons, they're gone. You know, Loki used to have summons, they're gone. Very few characters left that even have summons. I'm not even paying attention to the numbers here, so I don't know if I'm getting shafted or if I'm getting really lucky. I think I saw 15, which is quite low. But yeah, Moon Girl's one of the few characters left that still has summons when they're like, you know, when they're brought up. Presumably, she'll always have summons. She will always be one of those characters that has summons because of the way they've designed her with Devil Dinosaur. They could definitely just bring in Devil Dinosaur to be in all of her skills and not be a summon. But my main issue with summons is that they just don't do enough damage. And the percentages are just never high enough. So you can see here, increases the summon character's basic attack and basic defenses by 25%. And then I believe here he has 140% of her stats. I've never really understood this because it seems like a pretty lazy way of just having the same passive. Like, I know her passive has another effect to it, but increasing the summoned character, increasing Devil Dinosaur's attack and defense, and then increasing the HP, that's just the stats. That's just the same thing as the stats. So rather than have it on both the passive and the tier 2 passive, they could have just made this number a little bit higher, like 150% or 160%. It wouldn't have, you know, they could have balanced it out to be the same basically, and then this could have been something actually more interesting, right? Devil Roar sounds more interesting. Like whenever she uses a skill, it empowers Devil Dinosaur, or it heals him because he can die, sadly enough. The meteorite that wiped them out will reappear. But yeah, so we have to transcend. Whoops. Okay, so we're transcending her potential. I literally can burn these resources now. Yes, that's how much I have. And I'm fully expecting 2 or 3 more transcended characters to come by before the end of the year. Mental Link with Devil Dinosaur. I want to do a few different tests, but will Devil Dinosaur have her ignore dodge or not? Okay, so we're going to do 6, 5... Okay, we're gonna blast off here. Okay, there's some damage. Okay. With 25% and double support. Oh my god. She can do this. She can do this with an absolutely stacked deck. This is like okay, yeah. This is like taking your kid to the water park and you know, in enrolling him in some race. I don't go to water parks, okay? I don't know. There's races at water parks, but you give him, like, you know, a 10,000. This is like... Okay, that was a shitty analogy. It's like Kaiba. It's like Seto Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, it's like that rich kid who shows up to the tournament, but he has, like, a stacked deck full of rare cards that no other kid has ever seen before. Yeah. This is what it feels like. Moon Girl has no business being here. She doesn't even have a heal. So, actually, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So, 2 ways you'd want to play. Okay, so wow, she can do this in 50 seconds. Wow, 50 seconds with no obelisk. Okay, I'm not... be quiet. I'm not going to try... Silence, Alex. I'm not going to try and justify this with my... Okay, so now we're going to switch to card deck 2. Can we actually just switch? Oh my god, this is going to be... So this is 0. We just went from 25% pierce, 100 plus attack, 80% HP. We're going all the way down. All the way down. Okay. Yeah. True? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. True. Yeah. Uh-huh. No, this is great. This is great. This is what I don't know. I don't really know what I expected, but I guess this is it. This is fully... Oh my god. Could you do stage 1 if you had no pierce? What if you... Like, listen, I know this might seem unrealistic to some of you watching, but you're like, Alex, no one would actually do this. Says who? Says who? Not everyone plays this game in the same way, right? So some people just want to play with their favorite characters, you know, so they upgrade the supports because they, you know, they want to be meta somewhat, right? Like, okay, we will follow the guides, but they really like Moon Girl, you know? What's the problem with that? They really like Devil Dinosaur? Okay, I think this is probably not doable. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm staying in the iframe on 6, even though you can cancel it, because... Nah, this is still not doable. I mean, if I gave her an obelisk or a CTP of rage, I think she could do stage 1. Remember when we used to test characters out at stage 1 with no pierce? Pepper. Oh my god, she just got blitzed. Oh, Dino's dead. Rip. I told you guys the Dino dies. I told you the Dino dies. Sag. Nah, she can't do this. 10 bars in a minute. I mean, 10 bars in a minute is close. So I think with Venom support for the heals, or Groot, I think she could do this with an obelisk. But yeah, okay. All right, so that's not happening. Okay, what about stage 99 world boss? Because that was, and remember, she's physical attack. Remember, she's physical attack. Ooh, we can use M'Baku. Interesting. Now, we definitely want to use... We definitely still want to use White Fox, because those buffs are just too good. But you know what? But why would... If we use M'Baku, why wouldn't we just use... Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. If we're going to use his leadership, it makes sense. But we're not using his leadership, so might as well just use Valkyrie. Alright. I think she has paralysis on her skills. This makes more sense, right? Okay, I'm doing World Boss Ultimate, and I don't have any Pierce. However, it also doesn't make sense on the other hand, because players are... What is going on right now? Is this harder than stage 1? Hello? Hello? She died? She doesn't have any all defense down? Bruh. That's so funny. Stage 99 of World Boss is more difficult than stage 1 of World Boss Legend when you don't have any Pierce. That's so funny. But this is also not realistic. I interrupted myself. Because players at this point wouldn't focus this much on World Boss Ultimate to even get to this point. Right? I want to kind of make that clear as well. Like, the value that you're losing out on by not playing World Boss Legend is so great that at this point, you know, most players that are coming into the game and grinding to World Boss Legend, they're only going to get to like stage 40, maybe 50 of World Boss Ultimate. They're not going to unlock 99 because it's just not worth it. So they either need to, the devs I'm talking about, every conversation is about the devs nowadays. They either need to improve the rewards of World Boss Ultimate to make it worthwhile, or they need to just unlock all of the stages up to 99, because it's otherwise like, why would you play this? It's like, why would you go, you know, it's like, hey, you have an option. You can start at grade 6 for school, or you can do kindergarten for 5 years. Why would you do 5 years of kindergarten? No one would choose to do that willingly. You know, when they could have that jump start of going all the way up 6 grades. This is actually way harder. This is insane. It's probably because she has no all defense down, but this is just wild to me. That it's actually possible for her to do stage 1 null more easily with the same team. Okay, she doesn't have the strikers. Okay, hold up. She doesn't have the strikers. So we'll do one final test. Maybe the strikers, right? Maybe the strikers. Okay, we'll just add like whatever strike. Well, that's like close enough. That's like close enough. She doesn't really need the ignore dodge. She has like 60% already from White Fox and Valkyrie, but maybe the striker is giving about, as you know, 36 versus 40, and then we got the mind control, whatever, which doesn't apply to World Boss Legend anyways. But let's see if makes no difference at all, ladies and gentlemen. Makes no difference at all. Remember when I was like, oh, I think Moon Girl's cool? Yeah. This is kind of sad. I don't want to see the dinosaur die. I'm going to look away. I don't want to see this. It's sad. The dinosaurs died once for our sins. I don't want them to die again. Okay, yeah. So, if you don't have any Pierce, you can maybe do stage 1. Let me edit this before I turn my head inside out. You could probably do stage 1 of Null with Moon Girl with an absolutely stacked lineup. Why would you do this? The other thing I was thinking is, besides story mode, there's less incentive now because they got rid of squad battle. There's a little bit less incentive to build up everyone, right? Because with squad battle, you had that character acquisition, and for every tier 3 and every transcended character, it gave you plus 1% to your bonus score. So my bonus score in squad battle was like 140%. I know that's kind of like a whale thing, but I would like to see another game mode have a small reward or a small incentive to help to like push you to continue building every single character. Like maybe in Shadowland, for example, when they finally rework this game mode, they could have some, you know, reward where it's like, not reward, but like maybe it increases your damage a little bit, or it lowers the HP or lowers the defenses of the enemies a little bit based on how big your roster is. So the larger you build your roster, the easier it makes climbing Shadowland. I don't know. Or maybe they could just make it rewards based. I'm not sure. But anyways, how you like them apples? Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.